Welcome to Ollie Campbell Park in Dublin for round 10 of Division 1B in the AIL season. It is the second half of the season getting underway here in round 10. It is Old Belvedere, the home side, taking on UCC, the visitors. Old Belvedere so far have won 5 out of their 9 games. They are placed 5th in Division 1B. UCC have won 4 out of 9. And they won their opening 4 games consecutively at the beginning of the season. They've lost 5 on the bounce. So they need a strong performance here today, that's for sure. You look at Old Belvedere, well, ranked 5th at the moment. UCC in 7th place. A win here for Old Belvedere might take them into the top 4, depending what happens at Woodley Park when Highfield welcome St. Mary's. And for UCC, well, they really need a win to keep their top 4 hopes alive, even though there's still 9 rounds left in the AIL this season. These sides, of course, met in round 9 on the 17th of December, and that was in Musgrave Park. UCC were at home in that fixture, and Old Belvedere beat them 61 points to 19. And Old Belvedere, well, they're unbeaten at home this season. They've been very strong, 5 wins already. They only had 6 wins last season, so a win here today would equal that record already with so many rounds to play. And UCC are on the park here at Ollie Campbell Park. And coming on to the park now is Old Belvedere, led by their captain, James Bollard. And he's been putting in some incredible shifts. Also the captain for UCC is Louis Bruce in that number 15 jersey. In the outside centre as well, Killian Coughlin, 2 tries on the season. Also watch out for the number 12, who's making his AIL debut today for UCC, Tom McCarthy. And Henry Richmond, there's the man in the middle. He was touch judge in the Rugby Europe Super Cup final of 2021-2022 in Lisbon for the Lusitanosh and the Black Lion. Very experienced referee. So it's UCC playing from left to right. Henry Richmond checking with his officials, and time is on. So Louis Bruce, the captain of UCC, gets us underway in round 10 between Old Belvedere and UCC. And yes, Cale Thatcher, the New Zealander, with the carry. 6 tries this season. He's been immense. So Breen Leonard is at the base, but it's pick and go from Mulcair, and Leonard's in space. Breen Leonard, and then Callum Darling. Really good support play from the hooker. Leonard goes on the short side to William MacDonald. Lennon once more on the blind side. Ariel Robles. Really good play, but it is a knock-on by Robles. A crucial covering tackle. And Leonard, well, so dangerous from Breen Leonard at the base. One of 3 changes for Old Belvedere today. Breen Leonard in for Connell Bird. The other change is Darrow Callahan, who's in for Oren O'Brien. And Tom Mulcair in for Evan Boyle. 3 changes for UCC as well. Jacob Sheehan in for Pat McBarron. And then Ignacy Rodriguez, the number 9, who's from Spain, getting his debut today for UCC. And then Tom McCarthy, who's in for Dan Squires. Ignacy Rodriguez with the put in, and it is a penalty to UCC. This is one area of the game where Old Belvedere struggled last week. Even though they won 61 points to 19, they conceded 10 penalties. UCC only conceded 5. And Keen Hooley will look to clear the decks.
Enough clear angle coming towards me. Okay.
Took over the kicking duties from the injured Dan Squires in that game on the 17th of December in round 9 between the 2 sides. So they were good in the lineouts 4 weeks ago, UCC. 15 from 16, 9 takes by that man, Sam O'Sullivan. And that was a good take by Sam O'Sullivan. McAuliffe at the back, the hooker. Ignacy Rodriguez. It's a good carry on his debut. Rory Duggan was at the place that time, had to play at scrum off. Rodriguez for Danny McCarthy. Thatcher trying to get the turnover. Rodriguez, Hooley goes to the air. Old Belvedere a bit hesitant, and UCC have this ball back. So they're looking for a positive start here, the visitors at Ollie Campbell Park. Rodriguez goes on the short side to his captain Bruce, to Hooley, and then Breen for McCarthy on debut. Peter Highland with the short ball. It was actually a dummy. Try scorer 4 weeks ago. Rodriguez. Sam O'Sullivan. Thatcher and McWay with the tackle. Hooley lets it go. And Coughlin now the outside centre. Rodriguez for McAuliffe. McAuliffe still going. Superb carry, Rodriguez, Hooley. This is a positive start for the visitors. O'Sullivan almost knocks it on. And here's Jacob Sheehan. He's in the Irish under-20 setup.
Turnover.
Brilliant turnover. And here's Tom Mulcair. The burst away flanker, and he lets it go. But Old Belvedere looking dangerous on the counter. Tom Mulcair.
Yeah, okay.
So Old Belvedere this season, average scoreline for them 26 points to 22. And for UCC, their average scoreline of 19 points to 26. And Old Belvedere, well,
Okay.
they've had a good season so far. Losses only coming against Banbridge, Buccaneers, Highfield, and City of a Mile away from home. UCC, well, they won their opening 4 games of the AIL season, beating Malone, City of Amar, St. Mary's, and Banbridge. So Ignacy Rodriguez with the put-in. And that's gone down, so we will have a reset.
Longer bite, you okay? Yeah. If you want the reward though, longer bite, okay?
UCC losing their last 5 games. Those coming against Old Belvedere, Highfield, Old Wesley, Buccaneers, and Nice. And UCC at the moment sitting 7th in Division 1B on 19 points. And they kind of need a victory here today because the distance between them and the top 4 will become wider and wider. Already 7 points behind Highfield, who are in position 4. Rodriguez with the put-in. Pressure from Old Belvedere. That's a massive shove. And Rodriguez, the scrum half, does a really good job to rescue that ball. Breen with the ball to McCarthy. Sam O'Sullivan with the pick and go. Rodriguez under pressure. That's a good box kick by Rodriguez. A little bit of a mix-up here. Piper lays it back. Leonard for Fionn McWay, who's under pressure, almost inside his own 22. Leonard.
Good.
That was Mac Elise there with the carry. Leonard. Big opportunity here. What a run by Jaden Beckett. He's got 4 tries this season. James Bollard with the carry. Leonard, David Wilkinson back on the inside to Jamie McAleese. Scored 2 tries against UCC 4 weeks ago in that round 9 clash. McDonald, David Wilkinson. Jaden Beckett for Ariel Robles. McDonald. Leonard for Ronan Fox. Leonard once more on the short side. And Tom Mulcair, number 7. Thatcher, tackled by McCarthy. Leonard, he's liking the short side. Jaden Beckett. Staunch defense though from UCC as Mulcair. Bollard, the captain. So phase after phase we go here at Ollie Campbell Park. UCC trying to get the turnover. Here's McAleese. Cale Thatcher. He's been so industrious in his debut season in the AIL. It's Brian Leonard for Callum Darling. Looks for the offload to Jamie McAleese. Leonard and Fionn McWay. Impressive continuity here from Old Belvedere. Leonard with the dummy, and then he's smashed in the tackle by Sam O'Sullivan. And it's Mulcair once more for Will McDonald. Searching for the offload. Callum Darling. 5 tries in the season so far for the hooker. Old Belvedere in the 22 now. It's Cale Thatcher. Breen Leonard. Bollard. Mulcair. And his opposite, Jacob Sheehan, bringing him down. Leonard to McDonald. That was a good line. Plenty of phases here. Bollard with the carry. Tom Mulcair. McDonald this time. McWay with the carry. Leonard back on the inside. And that is exceptional defense from UCC. To be able to defend for so many phases. Outstanding work. And Hooley tries to relieve some pressure. And it's still on here. Joe White setting off. Joe White. Remarkable try from the fullback. And that is his 5th try of the season, Joe White. Scored a try in round 9 against UCC 4 weeks ago. And he set off and straight through. Remarkable try from the fullback, Joe White. Opening try of the game for Old Belvedere. So David Wilkinson looked at the extras. 30 points in the season, all off the boots. And 4 weeks ago in the round 9 clash against UCC, scored 16 points, 8 out of 9 from the boot. Wilkinson, or can you believe it, point blank range. It is windy out here. So it's Old Belvedere 5, UCC 0 after 12 minutes here at Ollie Campbell Park.
Hold on. Boys, suppose.
We'll head coach of UCC, Michael Bradley, will be really disappointed with that. They defended for so long, probably about 30 phases, got the turnover, and then Joe White. And then Joe White just went straight through the defense of UCC. Louis Bruce, the captain. And Leonard looks for touch. That's a decent clearance by the number 9.
Yeah, you're the same, I'm not doing.
So Luke McCall will throw for UCC. First season with UCC, joined from Core Constitution. Schooled at CBC. McAuliffe.
Backwards!
Old Belvedere, they've got the turnover. Really disappointing from a UCC perspective after they were so good in the line-out 4 weeks ago. Fionn McWay. Leonard is really enjoying the blind side. McAleese for Thatcher. It's uncharacteristic by the number 8.
Oh, come off your man. Okay. At the ruck, see where the ruck's formed, you can't then get back to your feet, understand? Release the ball and get back up at the ruck's formed. Just have a word. Loose!
It's Ignacy Rodriguez. AIL debut today for UCC. He's from Barcelona. He's just here for the year. Jack O'Sullivan at the back. He's under a lot of pressure. Rodriguez. Rodriguez is looking for a runner. What a line that is by Louis Bruce, the captain. That's a penalty to Old Belvedere.
Release and then back on the ball.
Aaron Quirk is also on the park for UCC. David Wilkinson will look for some decent meters here. He finds touch. Old Belvedere, just 4 lineouts in that round 9 clash against UCC. They won all 4 of them. So Callum Darling to throw. Good take by McWay. And they've really got a dangerous Rothermore, Old Belvedere. Darling still has it. It's still going. UCC dismantling the rolling maul. That's good defense. Cale Thatcher. Peter Highland with the tackle. Leonard for Will McDonald. McWay taps it onto Thatcher. UCC come away with a penalty for obstruction.
On the side.
And this UCC side, well, I've got a lot of young talent. Jacob Sheehan, the flank. Danny Sheehan, the replacement hooker, played for Ireland under-20s last week against the Leinster Development 15. They also played for the Munster Development 15 2 weeks ago. And part of that Munster Development 15 side was Dan McCarthy as well, the tight head prop today, along with Aaron Quirk, who's just come onto the park. And then Sean Condon and Sean Idogbo are both in the Irish under-19 setup. So McAuliffe to throw. No, Sullivan does really well on the line out. Quirk. That was O'Leary off his wing. It's got to be so frustrating for UCC holding on.
Here's your mark, 10. Here we go.
So 18 minutes gone yet, Ollie Campbell Park. It's the home side in front. 5 points to 0. Just that one try from Joe White. Fionn McWay, Ronan Fox. Irish under-20s player secures the ball. Will MacDonald, who went to school in Cape Town in South Africa, Ronnebosch Boys High School. Leonard, UCC, trying to put pressure on him. And he has Bollard now, the skipper. Leonard for Thatcher. Leonard is looking dangerous. Will MacDonald on the bust. Keeps it alive to Ronan Fox, the bicycle shed. Leonard still going. Tries to sell the dummy. Cale Thatcher looking for his 7th try of the season. Cale Thatcher. They love the pick and go game, Old Belvedere. Ronan Fox. It's a free play as well. Callum Darling. Callum Darling scores. And that is his 6th try of the season for Old Belvedere.
Try to Old Belvedere.
Old Belvedere, well, this is one area of the game, historically speaking, where they've always been good. That short game close to the try line, and Callum Darling scores his 6th try of the season. And David Wilkinson, well, he should add this one. He missed from point blank range earlier, but this time he makes no mistake. So it's Old Belvedere 12, UCC 0 after 20 minutes here at Ollie Campbell Park.
Try converted by Joe White.
So the Bruce.
Yep.
With the restarts. Tom Mulcair. So strong in the tackle. Cale Thatcher. He just doesn't stop Cale Thatcher. Leonard. Jamie McAleese. McAleese, what a leg drive by the inside centre. Breen Leonard for Wilkinson. The offload to Ariel Robles. McWay, good hands. Wilkinson, McAleese. Mulcair once more. He's been outstanding. Making meters here, Leonard. And UCC coming away, the valuable turnover. O'Callaghan now with the charge down, regains the ball as well. The ex-PBC captain, Thatcher, to Wilkinson. Solves a massive dummy. He's tackled by Louis Bruce. The UCC captain, Fionn McWay, James Bollard. Into the 22. Old Belvedere looking relentless. Here's Ariel Robles with a good ball to Piper. Leonard. UCC keeping alive. Old Belvedere off their feet. Old Belvedere, well, perhaps they'll be a little bit frustrated that they don't have one or two more tries. And UCC doing well to hang on here.
Time off. Time's off.
But you feel that if they can score the next try of the game, it might just change the complexion of this fixture.
Okay, lads, let's go. Water off, please.
So Henry Richmond, the referee, wasting no time at that break. Telling the Water boys to get off the park. And let's play some rugby. Aaron Quirk. Munster Development 15 fly off. McAuliffe. Another turnover at line-out time. And Leonard scoots back for it. And it will be a UCC scrum. So it has worked out for them. Both these sides have two very experienced coaches. Old Belvedere, coached by Ben Mannion, who was the ex-skills coach of Japan, ex-attack coach of Tonga, and of the junior Waratahs. And UCC, well, Michael Bradley's coached Connacht, Edinburgh, Georgia. He's coached in Romania and Zebra as well. Played for Ireland 40 times over 1984 to 1995. 5 tries in the process as well. Rodriguez with the put in, and it's a turnover. Leonard. And it's been knocked on, and here's Chaco Sullivan. Rodriguez. Sam O'Sullivan this time. Quirk. And then McCarthy. And it's been turned over. Jaden Pickett, the outside centre. And that's his 5th try of the season for Old Belvedere. He is so dangerous, Jaden Pickett. They call him Dodsey. Tom McCarthy got smashed in the tackle, and then Pickett caught them napping. And that's a lethal blow for UCC. To David Wilkinson, 3rd attempt of the day. They've all been from in front of the post. Missed the first one, and he's got the last 2. Radar back on. Old Belvedere 19, UCC 0. Louis Bruce to restart for UCC once more. Backwards from Breen Leonard, who looks for another touch finder. Or UCC, can they produce something? They just need to try to boost their confidence. McAuliffe with a short line out. And Old Belvedere once more have turned over the UCC line outs, but they've given away another penalty. So UCC have an opportunity here to launch an attack. Just inside the Old Belvedere 22.
Get them straightened up.
It's overthrow. Callum Darling on the charge. Callum Darling. What a carry. 40 metres from the hooker. David Wilkinson. Jamie McAleese. Leonard for Ronan Fox, the tight head prop. He's one hell of a unit. And Will MacDonald also been exceptional this season. Leonard for David Wilkinson. And Piper off his wing. Leonard on the short side. Was bothered with the carry. Cale Thatcher. Breen Leonard, David Wilkinson, Jamie McAleese, Ariel Robles. It's fantastic to watch. Beckett, Wilkinson back on the inside to Darrow O'Callaghan. Looking for the bonus point try. Yeah, it's Breen Leonard. Callum Darling. Not rolling away. So penalty to Old Belvedere. And what will the decision be here? There's plenty of time left in this fixture, of course, to get the bonus point try. But with the rolling more, Old Belvedere can be very dangerous. And David Wilkinson will kick for the 5 metre. And if this line-out is successful, we might just see Callum Darling go crashing over, which would mean he would be leading try scorer in the season for Old Belvedere with 7 tries.
Are you hooker? Yeah.
Callum Darling, the ex-Old Belvedere under-20s captain last year. Will MacDonald with the take. Thatcher, Callum Darling. That was a brilliant piece of work. And Callum Darling has his 7th try of the season. He's been a standout this season, just like he was last season for the Old Belvedere's under-20s. And how smart was this? Will MacDonald, Thatcher to Callum Darling, bonus point try.
Try to Old Belvedere. Colin Dowling, the try scorer.
So David Wilkinson with his toughest kick of the afternoon so far. Looking to make it 3 out of 4 from the boots. Wilkinson. And he's dragged that one to the right. So it's Old Belvedere 24, UCC 0. Bonus point secured already for Old Belvedere. And in round 9 between these sides 4 weeks ago, Old Belvedere also scored the first 4 tries of the game. And UCC, well, they need to find something. And they need to find something fast. Bruce. And the clearance. No real pressure on Old Belvedere. And as a result, they send that ball up towards halfway.
There is 8 to go, just under 8.
8 minutes to go before half time. McCorduff. And Breen tries to gather that ball, and then Jack O'Sullivan. No advantage for the knock-on, so it will be a UCC scrum.
Turnover would have been good. Knock on. Grab ball.
Coming onto the park now is Danny Sheehan. Played for Irish 20s last week against the Leinster Development 15. Came off the bench. Also 2 weeks ago he played for the Munster Development 15 against Irish under 20s. So scrum on the halfway line. Can UCC strike before half time? They've got the attacking prowess to do so. Rodriguez, Quirk, McCarthy with a great dummy for Coughlin, and then Quirk. Quirk gives it away. Here's Wilkinson.
That's taken on the white.
Fox sets the play at scrum, finds Thatcher.
No hand.
Tom Mulcair.
Release.
Shawnee Dogbo is also on the park now for UCC in the number 19 jersey. Leonard for Fox. So plenty of carries, the tight head prop. Will MacDonald did really well to gain a few meters there. Callum Darling. Leonard and Mulcair. Tackled by Sam O'Sullivan.
One away. Good.
Fionn McWay.
One side.
Old Belvedere looking really relaxed inside their own 22. And William MacDonald with good presentation. Leonard for Thatcher. Leonard back on the inside to Jamie McAleese. Almost breaking the line. McAleese once more.
Hold.
Ronan Fox. Ariel Robles for McWay, and then Callum Darling loses the pull. Here's Dan Sheehan.
Two knock on, no advantage.
There's no advantage, so it will be a UCC scrum.
Step, boys. Okay. Crouch. Fine. Set.
Rodriguez. Dogbo at the back. Shawnee Dogbo. Also a great prospect in the Irish under-19 setup. Brother of Edwin Dogbo. Jacob Sheehan And the number 7 jersey, captained PBC last year. And one try this season in round 2 against City of Omagh at home. It's got to be so disappointing for UCC. That was a chance before half-time, and they've given away a free kick. At the moment, it's just business as usual for Old Belvedere.
Free kick, boys. It's a free kick.
So far unbeaten at home. They beat St. Mary's here at Ollie Campbell Park, as well as Nice and Old Wesley as well.
Free kick.
And Malone.
Yeah, I said it's a free kick.
Now, although there's still plenty of time left in this game, it does look like it's going to be another victory at home for Old Belvedere. So Danny Sheehan to throw. Breen is unsuccessful with the take, and Leonard, he's been so dangerous. He's been a menace. Bollard, the captain. Support from William MacDonald. Leonard for Thatcher. Cale Thatcher. Leonard. He's really looking for an opening. Rodriguez now is opposite. And he has Peter Hyland. Space on the right for Coughlin. Killian Coughlin. That's great play by the outside centre. And Ariel Robles with the tackle for Old Belvedere. Idogbo now.
Off your feet.
Rodriguez. Quirk. And McCarthy. Slapped down, and that will be a penalty. This could be a yellow card. It is a yellow card for the standout player so far in the season for Old Belvedere. Callum Darling will go to the dock box for 10 minutes. And this just might give UCC a boost.
Hold, no, give me a second.
Just before half-time, can they get a score?
Offside.
Quirk
Captain.
finds touch
If he's onside, that is no issue.
inside the Old Belvedere 22.
He wasn't in the rock.
And Henry Mitchman just having a chat there with
He wasn't in
the
it.
captain of Old Belvedere, James Pollard.
Last player, boys.
The lineouts have been malfunctioning in this fixture. UCC got a final chance here before half-time to strike. It's a great take by Highland. Rodriguez for Quirk, and he has McCarthy. Rodriguez, Quirk, Coughlin, Louis Bruce, the captain. It's the best chance of the half, UCC. Rodriguez. Great carry. Sam O'Sullivan, the angry number 4. Danny Sheehan with the carry. Shawnee Dogbo. 5 meters out, UCC. The visitors looking to put down the hammer at Ollie Campbell Park. Jacob Sheehan. Rodriguez for Peter Hyland. Hyland with a strong carry. And once again, UCC give away a penalty, and that's a massive blow to the confidence going into half-time. And that is half-time here at Ollie Campbell Park. Old Belvedere 24, UCC 0. Old Belvedere with 4 tries. It started off with Joe White, the fullback, Callum Darling, then Jaden Beckett, and then Callum Darling scored his 2nd try. Don't go anywhere. Second half coming up shortly. Second half underway here at Ollie Campbell Park. David Wilkinson. That's a good carry from the number 5, Aidan Breen. And this time it's Peter Highland. Rodriguez on the short side, and he's looking for a gap. Despite the scoreline, he'll be happy with his AIL debut. The man from Barcelona, and that was Danny McCarthy. Rodriguez looking for a runner. Support from Rory Duggan. And the Caterpillar ruck for Rodriguez. And that ball has gone more back than forward. And Will MacDonald. Breen Leonard, Cale Thatcher. Both Cale Thatcher and Jaden Pickett played for Christ College in Christchurch. Leonard for Wilkinson, and there's space on the left here. Back on the inside to Piper from Joe White. So looking for try number 5, Old Belvedere, it's Ronan Fox. So ferocious. Will MacDonald with another good carry. Fionn McWay. Thatcher gains a few more meters. Ronan Fox.
No, he's not on the ball.
O'Callaghan. Fionn McWay is poised. McWay. Fionn McWay. Hold up. Good defense, UCC. That's encouraging to see. And the effort is definitely there from UCC. It's just the execution at times that's letting them down. Louis Bruce. Joe White with a dink over the top. Joe White, so close. He is so dangerous, Joe White. He's got that attacking instinct.
Please just take a step back, please. We're on the 5, okay? Thanks. Just go, please.
It's Old Belvedere side. Well, got plenty of players that have come through the under-20s from last season. Callum Darling, William MacDonald, Fionn McWay, Tom Mulcair, David Wilkinson and Josh Piper, and then also Hugh Flood on the bench. So the future very bright. Leonard with the put in. Counter shove from UCC, and they've got a tight head. They got a tight head 4 weeks ago as well. Against Old Belvedere. Rodriguez. Sam O'Sullivan. Jack O'Sullivan. And Old Belvedere might have this ball back. And UCC will be breathing a sigh of relief.
Yeah, no ball. Coach! Fine! Set!
And Henry Richmond penalises Old Belvedere. James Bollard asking why. An opportunity for UCC to get out of trouble. Louis Bruce looks for distance. And that's a lovely kick from the fullback, the captain. There's 2 tries this season.
Got to change it, no more.
One against St. Mary's, that one was at home, and then Highfield away. Louis Bruce, the grandson of Tom Kiernan. Tom Kiernan, who played 59 tests, scored 193 points and 2 tries in the process, and that included 5 tests for the British and Irish Lions in 1962 and 1968. A career which spanned from 1960 to 1973. Tom Kiernan, well, also played for UCC. And a lot of iconic players who have played for UCC: Ronan O'Gara, Donald Lenihan, Peter Stringer, Dennis Leamy, Moss Keane, Mick Lane, Mike Ross, Jerry Flannery, Paul Wallace. Old Belvedere have also had their fair share. Tony O'Reilly and Ollie Campbell and Jack Conan and Felix Jones. Also a few All Blacks as well. And Steve McDowell and Bruce Deans. Leonard for Will McDonald. He's tackled by a dogbo. Breen Leonard. David Wilkinson. And Johnny Murphy is on the park. And he can be lethal. The outside back. 2 tries in the season so far for Johnny Murphy, and this is Danny Sheehan. Penalty to UCC. So much better from the visitors.
You want to wheel or kick? Okay, go ahead. Time off. Okay, boys, time on, boys, let's go.
The time is back on, yeah, at Ollie Campbell Park. 47 minutes on the clock. Danny Sheehan to throw. And again, the line out is unsuccessful, but Rory Duggan manages to gather the ball for UCC. Rodriguez to Sam O'Sullivan. Danny Sheehan. He's been impressive since he's come out onto the park. And Tom McCarthy for Killian Coughlin. Rodriguez coming on the short side for Louis Bruce with a stab ahead for Joe O'Leary.
Check it in.
And then Jaden Beckett marshaled that ball very well. His parents are here today as well. Flew over from Christchurch in New Zealand. Just some running repairs to Ignacy Rodriguez.
Okay, boys, water off, please.
All out here. All out here.
Not shown in picture, but there's a decent turnout here today at Ollie Campbell Park as well. And the AIL is certainly buzzing. Rodriguez with the put in. Shawnee Dogbo looking for a try. So close. Danny Sheehan, the replacement hooker, scores for UCC. And they've found something. They have found something. First try of the game for UCC. It was a great carry by Idogbo. And then Danny Sheehan with the finish.
Okay, thank you.
So, Johnny Murphy, son of Kenny Murphy, who played 11 times at fullback for Ireland over 1990 to 1992. Johnny Murphy looks to add the extras. Weird sort of a kick, but he slots it. And it's Old Belvedere 24, UCC 7. And that might just be the tonic that UCC need. David Wilkinson. Sullivan. Rodriguez. Tom McCarthy. So that's some good carries, and that was a remarkable offload to Killian Coughlin, the outside centre. Danny Sheehan, the try scorer, goes for the offload, but in the process, it was a knock-on. So Old Belvedere will be back on the attack here.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Just in terms of other fixtures happening in 1B at the moment. Buccaneers are playing Naas, City of Omagh playing Malone, Highfield are playing Marys, and Old Wesley are playing Banbridge just across the road here at Energia Park.
Right. Hey. Set.
Breen Leonard wants that ball. Beautiful distribution skills, Ariel Robles. Tackled by Tom McCarthy. Leonard flirting on the short side. Will MacDonald with the dummy. Tackled by Jack O'Sullivan. Leonard for Cale Thatcher. Ronan Fox. Tackled by Duggan, the loose head prop. Leonard for Jamie McAleese. Really strong in the tackle. Ex-Stade de France under 23. And the bicycle shed once more. Ronan Fox. Will MacDonald. So looking for try number 5. Gets the offload away, MacDonald. To O'Callaghan. Leonard for Cale Thatcher. Ronan Fox. UCC have got this ball back. Idogbo.
The Rock.
Sam O'Sullivan.
The Horn. Rock.
Danny Sheehan.
Advantage, ball's ripped, went forward.
So they will have the advantage here, UCC.
Ripped forward.
So it will be a scrum put in.
Left off. No, they're all letting us rugby use went forward. Red ball, yep. Okay, boys, all good? Okay. Okay, here's your mark. Crouch. Bang. Set.
Rodriguez with the put in.
Balls away.
That's gone down, but it's play on. Johnny Murphy looking for touch. That's a decent kick. Actually, a really good kick by Johnny Murphy in these windy conditions.
Here we are, take a step off me. Get him in. Knock on off white.
And it's been poached by UCC. Rodriguez. Danny Sheehan. Really been impressive. He's been outstanding. Bruce for Tom McCarthy. The inside centre. Killian Coughlin. He's driven back.
Come backwards all the time. Knock on the line out.
We will come back for the knock-on at the line-outs. So far at Woodley Park, Highfield are down at home against St. Mary's. Of course, that game is extremely important as far as top 4 goes, because St. Mary's are in 3rd position with 27 points and Highfield are in 26. So St. Mary's come away with the victory. Old Belvedere will go into top 4. And actually as well, even if Highfield come away with the victory, Old Belvedere will also go into the top 4. That's if they can hang on to the scoreline. Rodriguez, Tom McCarthy on the charge. Old Belvedere coming for the corner ruck, and he has Ignacy Rodriguez tackled by his opposite. Green Leonard, he has Peter Highland, Danny Sheehan. He's a bright star, the hooker. Bruce goes to the heavens. Joe White, the fullback for Old Belvedere. Ariel Robles. Green Leonard for Will MacDonald.
No hands, Red! Good.
Leonard back on the inside. Almost intercepted. And Jamie McAleese for Callum Darling, is going for a hat-trick here.
Not held.
So powerful. And Mulcair. Leonard. Cale Thatcher. Great hands to Beckett for Ariel Robles. Robles with the finish. And Ariel Robles gets his 4th try of the season. Try number 5. Superb hands here. Thatcher to Beckett. And then Ariel Robles. Too much pace for the winger. Ariel Robles, well, he grew up in Honduras and moved to Ireland when he was 12. Started playing rugby when he was 12 for King's Hospital School. And in his career, he's played for Clontarf and Trinity. Helped Trinity actually get promoted to Division 1A all the way back in 2013. And David Wilkinson adds the extras.
Reversed by David Wilkinson. Reaching score 2. Old Belvedere 31, UCC 7.
Yeah.
31 points to 17.
Come.
And they had 6s and 7s here, UCC. .24 points down. And an error at the restart, giving Old Belvedere the scrum.
Boys, last 2 scrums have been good. Let's keep the tail on that, okay? Keep the work rate up. Crouch! Bang! Set!
Green Leonard with the feed.
Goes away.
Goes to the left for Miholo Kennedy, and here's Jamie McAleese. Miholo Kennedy back from concussion against City of Amar. Joe White. Green Leonard thirding with the touchline. Here's Will MacDonald now. Cale Thatcher.
Release, Red. Goes out.
And Leonard spills the beans, and Jack O'Sullivan with the turnover. Ignacy Rodriguez finds
Offside.
Pat McBarron, and McBarron with the tap and go. He's looking for support here. Dan McCarthy, the prop, in all sorts of trouble. And it's play on. Well, that's phenomenal by Jaden Peckett. Ariel Robles plays at scrum off. Here's Will McDonald. McDonald, so many carries for the number 4.
Good.
Breen Leonard, Callum Darling. Breen Leonard for Oren O'Brien. And James Bollard on the charge. McBarron working hard for UCC in that number 18 jersey. Here's Fionn McWay. Callum Darling. Will McDonald, he deserves a try. Agonizingly close. Leonard. Jamie McAleese with the try for Old Belvedere. And he's really had a good season. 5th try of the season for Jamie McAleese. Will McDonald was so close. And then this crisp pass from Leonard to Jamie McAleese. David Wilkinson so far 3 from 6 in this fixture. And Wilkinson adds the extras.
Conversion by David Wilkinson.
So it's Old Belvedere 38, UCC 7, and it's looking grim for the visitors.
Yeah, I think not.
Louis Bruce. David Wilkinson. No pressure whatsoever. Tons of time. And there was a bit of a falcon there. But all harmless in the end. And that spectator will be happy he's got a beanie on. So even though the scoreline is 38 points to 7, UCC have had some players who have really stood out, and Danny Sheehan, the replacement hooker, is one of them. Jack O'Sullivan doesn't get the take, and he has Oren O'Brien. Breen Leonard with the delivery. Breen Leonard once more to Cale Thatcher. Support from Joe Horan. Hugh Flood. And Jamie McAleese. Jamie Mulhern. Good pass from Miholo Kennedy to Callum Darling. Breen Leonard. And then Miholo Kennedy, Ariel Robles. And it will be a UCC scrum.
We're all good, boys. I can't remember which one that was, to be honest. Oh, yeah, no, it's okay. A minute off. It's quicker, a minute. Okay. Push!
Whoa, 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 whoa. 21.
Rodriguez. UCC going back at the rate of knots.
Ball's out.
And Old Belvedere have this ball.
Hold. Hold.
Cale Thatcher plays at 9. Fionn McWay.
Let's work hard, boys, on side. Catch
14
ball.
minutes to go here at Ollie Campbell Park. It's Will MacDonald on the short side. Oren O'Brien.
On the line. Good.
Breen Leonard. And Miholo Kennedy to Jamie McAleese. This has been so impressive.
Hold. Stop.
And then Miholo Kennedy. Oh, that is a lovely kick by the yard half.
Outside.
Beautiful
Okay.
kick. Almost the 50-22.
Red on the line, please. We're outside. Yeah, that's good. They're on the line, boys, please, okay? Keep the gap.
Stuart Lynch giving the call to Danny Sheehan. Stuart Lynch is from Cove. Jack O'Sullivan also from Cove. And Breen with the take, and Danny Sheehan. That was a high tackle by Hugh Flood, the number 18.
Hey, tackle. Boys, another step.
Louis Bruce.
That's your man, closing it. Keep the gap.
Danny Sheehan. And Breen with the take.
Backward.
And Rodriguez almost knocks it on, but he regathers beautifully and gains a few meters. Danny Sheehan. And then Idogbo.
Ball's out.
Danny Sheehan with a skip ball to Tom McCarthy. Rodriguez, Danny Sheehan, good hands, Louis Bruce, and here is Joe O'Leary.
No hands.
He's doing a marketing masters at UCC. And Louis Bruce with the delivery. Rodriguez coming on the short side to Johnny Murphy. O'Leary, and then Danny Sheehan does well to keep that ball alive, and Johnny Murphy with the offload for Louis Bruce, and then Peter Highland. And McCarthy to Idogbo in space. He's got plenty of pace. Idogbo. Absolutely superb by Sean Idogbo. And that's what he can do. What a talent. On the charge. This is a memorable score despite the scoreline. Sean Idogbo. Johnny Murphy will attempt to add the extras. UCC scoring their second try. What a try that was. Sean Idogbo, well, he will remember that for a long time to come. Phenomenal try. Johnny Murphy. Ball caught a lot of wind. So it's Old Belvedere 38, UCC 12. Sean Idogbo with the score. David Wilkinson. Louis Bruce, Sam O'Sullivan, Tom McCarthy. And here's O'Leary on the tram lines. Joe O'Leary still going. What a run by Joe O'Leary, and UCC growing in confidence. Can they get their third try of the afternoon? Jack O'Sullivan, Louis Bruce, and then Breen flings it out to your Dogbo. There's one player who can run 50 meters. It's Shawnee Dogbo. But what a lightning break that was by Joe O'Leary. Sam O'Sullivan. And Joe Horan gets the turnover. Thatcher hacks it downtown. And what a kick that actually was by Cale Thatcher.
Take him back.
And it was taken back almost to 50-22.
Boys, time off. Injury. Time's off, boys.
This was an amazing piece of play. Joe O'Leary, lightning speed.
Okay, boys, time on. You stay.
So UCC, Danny Sheehan. It's tapped back by Will MacDonald. Old Belvedere looking for try number 7. Callum Darling going for a hat-trick. Jordan to Fionn McWay. And the towering number 5 scores try number 7, Old Belvedere. Callum Darling, well, he's been a beast of nature. And then Jordan with the pass for Fionn McWay, and Rob Jordan has just made his AIL debut for Old Belvedere as well in the process.
5. That's slightly quick, boys, okay? So just check with me at the end.
David Wilkinson to add extra 2 points to the scoreline, which he does. So it's Old Belvedere 45, UCC 12. And with that, David Wilkinson takes his season tally up to 40 points. It's also his 16th appearance today in the AIL for Old Belvedere. It's his 10th consecutive cap as well this season. Jaden Beckett actually as well, the outside centre for Old Belvedere. It's his 10th consecutive start. And what a season he's had. And Jordan for Will MacDonald. It was a good initial carry by Tom Mulcair. And Rob Jordan learning all about the AIL. Almost breaking through.
Backwards.
And Will MacDonald, let's play on you. Tom Mulcair. Beautiful footwork by the burst away flanker. Jordan, Miholo Kennedy, David Wilkinson, Jamie McAleese, Ariel Robles. Does so well to stay in field. Bounces out of the tackle of Johnny Murphy. Miholo Kennedy for Joe Horan.
No hands, Red.
Jordan, Miholo Kennedy, David Wilkinson. Neat little kick. But he's just overcooked that one. Johnny Murphy.
Stay on.
The idea was right. There's not much time on the clock.
5-4.
He was looking to try something.
You on the 22.
And at the moment on Woodley Park, it's Highfield 17, St Mary's 14. And if that stands,
It is.
Highfield will go into third. And Mary's will drop into fifth position. Old Belvedere will go into fourth. Joe Horan, Old Belvedere's top try scorer last season with 7 tries. Will MacDonald, Owen O'Brien,
Onside! An advantage
Mulcair
for offside.
for Kale Thatcher. They've got the free play. Jordan for McWay.
No advantage from offside.
Fionn McWay. Jordan for you, Flood. Flood stretching. Flood scores. Jordan with the delivery for McWay. And then Flood with a great finish. David Wilkinson to add the extras so far, 5 from 8 from the boots. Looking to make it 6 from 9. David Wilkinson, easy as you like. Old Belvedere 52, UCC 12. And in their past 2 games, Old Belvedere, they have accumulated 113 points.
1 minute, boys.
In terms of points difference, that might come in handy in the later stages of the season. Kale Thatcher, the number 8. Tom Mulcair and Will MacDonald. Jordan for Mulcair.
Roxbourne.
And UCC, well, they have a final opportunity to score a try. Louis Bruce, the captain, wastes no time. Lynch, the number 17. And it's been ripped. Jamie Mulhern, who's tackled by Daniel McCarthy.
Off your feet, leave it.
Jordan, David Wilkinson says enough's enough. Full time here at Ollie Campbell Park. Old Belvedere 52, UCC 12. And as a result, Old Belvedere will go into 4th place in Division 1B. It's been a ruthless performance. 8 tries they scored, UCC scoring 2. And it wasn't a good half for the visitors, but they did play some exceptional rugby in the second half. And with that, it was a memorable score for Sean Idogbo, who ran about 80 meters. Full time here at Ollie Campbell Park, Old Belvedere 52, UCC 12. And you can catch the live stream here at Ollie Campbell Park in 2 weeks' time, where it'll be Old Belvedere taking on City of Amar. Thank you for joining us.
Special welcome to James Beck's parents who are here today. It's a very, very big occasion. They've come all the way from the southern hemisphere, never mind from southern parts of Ireland.
Have we done enough yet? We're giving you over 100 points in 2 matches. What more could we fucking do for you? Could we do any more for you?
Randy. Fantastic.